Hey everybody. So I have a confession to make. Um, I think that part of it is obvious that I love God and that I am ready to dedicate my life to what He would have me do. But in my past, I've made the same confession and then I'd go back on it because I was afraid to offend. Um, I know that everybody doesn't have the passion for God that I do. I understand that. Um, but when I'm being very passionate about God and loving His Word and wanting to give encouragement through His Word, that is genuinely me being authentic and who I am at my happiest. It makes me happy to talk about God. God has done so much for me, more than any other thing on this earth. He has made me happier than any one thing on this earth. I love my family, and I thank God for them, but they don't know how to love me the way God does. Men don't know how to love me the way God does. Friends don't know how to love me the way God does. But I think friends come the closest because they're friends that you choose as family. Excuse me. I'm back. Look, allergies are just a part of my life, so. Moving on, the show must go on. But I'm confessing that I've gone back and forth because I felt like I was offending somebody that I loved, or offending somebody I wanted to impress, or I didn't want to seem too over the top. I didn't want to seem like a Jesus freak. But the reality, that is what I am. I am a confessed Jesus freak. And so I've decided that that's just who I'm going to be no matter what, because that's my authentic me. That's the reason why I go to the extremes that I do, because that's just who I am. That's what makes me happy. So I know there are people who are saying, or looking at my social media posts and thinking, oh, this is just another one of her Jesus phases. No, it's not. When I wasn't talking about God, those were phases. This is not a phase. I believe I was called to be a minister back when I was drinking. So I plan on taking seminary classes probably next year. My wonderful church has a seminary for lay people, which is one of the reasons why I love it. I won't even say what church it is, because this video isn't about that. This video is about me confessing my love for God, and that this is not a phase. And I know that my loved ones and friends and family have see me, be all excited about God and then go back to not being excited and not living my life according to what I feel God wants me to do. I'll go back to doing things my way, which I'm pretty known for being pretty stubborn and doing things my way. But I'm committed to learning how to do things God's way. Because my way never really helped. It got me into more trouble. It just made me seem kind of flighty, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like I didn't know what I wanted to do, that I changed my mind a lot because I was trying to make decisions, and the truth is I really don't know what I want until I pray about it and ask God about it, and then everything seems so clear and peaceful. I just love my relationship with God. It just makes my life so much more livable, pleasant, tolerable when, we have our troubles, because we all have those. And I may forget and go back to my ways, but it is my goal that I continue to get back on that horse, just like when I relapsed with alcohol, to get back on that horse and start living my life according to what He wants. It may take me a while to remember that's what I want when I'm so used to doing things my way. Because honestly, I pretty much always had my way, and I've gotten used to that, but those days are over. And I just want to say that I love you, loved ones. Whoever you all know who you are. And if this makes you feel uncomfortable, if my life of being in love with Christ offends you, or you think it's too much, and you're like, oh, that's not necessary, it doesn't take all that, is a famous saying. For me, it does. It took that to keep me sober. I mean, it just takes that for me to live my best life. People tell me, oh, live your best life. Well, being a Jesus freak is me living my best life. So, to my loved ones, I love you. It's my hope that I can get your support. I would love your support, but if I don't have your support, then I'm sorry. But, I have to live my best life and do what's best for me. And I don't understand how anyone could reject loving God, even though it does look kind of strange to this modern world who aren't so much into God. But I just want to say that I love you and I will love your support. But if I don't have it, that's okay too. That's okay too. I don't love you any less. So on that note, I will end by saying to remember that love is God. That is who He is, not what He does. Until next time.